How's that? I'm gonna have to turn the sound down. For some reason, I lost my phone. Ain't working. Having trouble connecting. This is often caused by unstable internet connection. Move to closer. I can't move closer. Well, I have my phone hooked up to the internet, hoping that it would get a shot of the table, but by the looks of things, it's not going to work. How you doing, Mr. Chubby Hubby? Awesome. Hey, Serpent Silver. My phone lost connection. Bear with me for a minute here. I really wanted this thing to work. Hey, Richard C., what's going on, man? My phone's not getting connection for some reason. It's got full bars. Wow. Bear with me for a second. I'm literally just getting started here, and my phone just crapped out on me. StreamYard. So I just cracked the first beer I've had in almost a year. It's already giving me a little buzz, and I'm only halfway through it. And my phone is messed up right now. I got to restart my phone. So how's everybody doing today? So I'm going to put a link here. I'm going to post a link to the StreamYard. If anybody wants to come up and shoot the shit with me, you are more than welcome to keep you company. Now the question is, how do I pin that up? Wait a minute. There we go. If anybody wants to, come on in. Just should probably start working on getting some sand molds done. I got another button pin in the mail, and I really wanted to cast it. So I'm going to cast it. A little absent-minded today, to be honest with you. I'm not sure what's going on, but I can't tell you how many times I walked up and down my basement steps. I made it to the top of the basement steps. By the time I got to the top of the steps, I had forgotten what I was going up for. So I came back down, started doing something else, realized I needed my glasses, and went to go for my glasses and got distracted. So yeah, I guess I'm just having a moment. John Camper, what's going on, brother? Hey, Passion, how you doing? Just decided to come down into my basement and play. So I figured it'd be a good day to turn on the furnace. The Wounded Warrior benefit ended about 2 hours early, which is amazing. I've never seen a benefit end early because they sold all the lots that they had listed for the afternoon. Hey, Cindy, how you doing? Oh boy, my son got nasty. So I poured that copper dollar, and it really mucked up my sand. That'll be all right. Coin Junkie, good afternoon, sir. It's good to see you. Maybe I cracked that beer. So I cracked my first beer in almost a year today. For whatever reason, I decided to. I've just really wanted a beer lately. And when I opened it, I took my first sip, and that was about half the bottle, which is probably a good reason not to drink all the time. That got me a nice little buzz. Mr. Chubby Hubby, hold on. Let me get you in here. Hold on. I'm going to pull the glove off. Allison, how you doing? Let me get you in here. Hello, sir. Oh boy, I gotta mute my YouTube side. Amateur. There we go. Hello, Zed's Place. What's going on? They will need to connect their mic before they can be added to the stream. Mr. Chubby Hubby, for some reason it's not. Oh, let's try again. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
There we go. Now I got you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It says I don't have a camera for some reason, even though I'm on my laptop and I can clearly see the little thing, but I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong there. But you guys didn't need to see my ugly face today anyway.
Oh, we don't mind looking at your face. I'm not going to confirm or deny if you're, attractive or not. I can't be the judge. That's
Well,
up to,
I appreciate that.
that's up to the missus. So, what are you up to this afternoon?
I got done moving a buttload of rocks. Our storeroom was full, and I needed to make more room. So
that sounds
probably
like a good time.
300 or 400 pounds worth. Get down.
Wow, that's a lot of stones.
Oh, it was a little box at a time, so it wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
So what you pouring?
Who else we got? Well, I got this in the mail the other day. Oh, I don't know how well you. There we go. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
The 25-cent play button.
Yeah.
Kids today wouldn't know what that is. Oh, we lost you. Whose internet is really bad? It's either mine or yours. And I'm in my basement, so it could very well be mine, but I don't know. So how's everybody doing this afternoon? Can you hear me now?
I can, buddy. I tried to log in. It says I need to log in or sign up. And when I did that, it booted me out. I don't know how I'm here without being logged in, but whatever.
Mine just automatically goes through my Google account. I never ever created a StreamYard account. It just asked me if I wanted to log in with Google, so I said yes.
Well, it did that, and I can't remember my Google login stuff right now. So,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Okay. That's not good. I lost my Instagram account like that. I lose a lot of accounts like that. I've had a couple of Facebook accounts long, long ago. I don't remember my passwords, and I never remembered what email I connected them to or anything like that.
Right.
So, yeah, I've lost many, many accounts. The only reason I still have this Google, well,
Hi,
this,
Steve. How you doing? Hey, Allison. Hope you guys are well out there.
anybody's welcome to come up. That's why I posted the link. But yeah, the only reason I still have this Google account is because I used my normal email for a backup if it ever needed to. It asked me to sync my email. So I figured now that I have something worth holding on to, I should probably do that. I would hate to lose my Shroom Day channel.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah. It's probably going to happen with my Mushroom Mint channel. I didn't even know I had a Google account set up under what it was until my laptop died on me. So I grabbed my mom's old laptop and plugged it in, and it asked me to log into some browser that I've never used before. I think it was like Fox something. And when I logged in or hit the browser and tried to log into a Gmail account, it showed another Gmail account I have no recollection of making, but it's pretty similar to the email that I use now. So I typed in a password that I commonly use, and sure enough, it logged me right in. So I created the Mushroom Mint channel with that one.
It's like, oh, what's your stuff? I'm like,
But
and it kicked me out too. So no, I don't think it's that. I think it's because I'm not logged in.
you're still here, though. We can hear you, Mr. Chubby Hubby.
What's that, buddy?
So we can still hear you.
Oh, I was trying to be quiet.
Tell your missus I said hello.
Shroom says hi. She says hey back.
Yeah, I never got to speak with your missus, but I really like her.
She's a pretty darn good gal. She hasn't stabbed me in the chest in my sleep yet. I guess that's a sign of something.
Thank you, Mrs. Hubby, for not stabbing Mr. Hubby in the chest. We appreciate you for that. Ah, shit. So I haven't turned my furnace on yet. Normally what I do is get my molds ready. This furnace doesn't take very long at all to heat the silver up. But then I'm going to stick this whole thing right in a toaster oven that I got over here.
Ooh.
I found
What do you set it at?
200, well, 2 to 250. I found that heating my molds up helps with the pitting.
Allison. That's funny. Nope, she hasn't even tried, honestly. Not even a half-hearted attempt.
What's that? To come up here
Stab
with
me
us?
in my chest.
Oh. Yeah. My kid's mother was that type of person. She was she has bipolar disorder. So I learned to sleep with one eye open.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I got bit once.
You got bit.
Yep. She got me 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got to be careful what I say right now. I hope you gave her a reason not to do that again.
Oh, that was the end. That was enough to tip me over the edge and say, I don't think this is working good.
Yeah, no kidding.
A little bit of crazy is okay, but she stepped over the line in a big way that night.
Nah, once they start trying to draw blood, that's the end. Yeah. That's what I like about Tanya so much. She's never tried to hurt me physically, emotionally.
That's good.
At least not on purpose. She may have slipped once or twice, spinning around with something large in her hands. Nah, I'm just kidding. Raz Bobo, what's up, brother? So, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. A little nervous, though.
Hey, Monkey King. Welcome in, buddy.
What's up, Monkey King?
It's like a rock. That's the best way to sleep. As long as it's not because you've been rocked to sleep.
Depends on your definition of being rocked to sleep.
I was thinking literal with actual rocks.
Yeah, that would be no good.
No, that doesn't work.
Pardon me for a moment while I step over to my toaster oven here. I'm going to plug it in. I've gotten into the good habit of unplugging the toaster oven when I'm not using it.
That's good to be safe.
Yeah. Well, it's more for saving electricity.
Well, that too.
I've got this awful habit of also not unplugging things or turning things off when I'm done using them, which was the death of one of my furnaces. Yep. Cheers, everybody. That didn't last long. So I got another pin here, and I don't know why I've been doing a lot of buttons lately, but I've been drawn to them. The next one says, I will put you in a trunk and help people look for you. Stop playing with me. I figured that would be popular. I really liked it.
I think. Friends help you move. Real friends help you move bodies.
Hello, Monkey King. I see you.
Hey, Zaz.
Monkey King. Yeah, hello. I added you. One of my best friends told me one time, he called me up one morning. It's like, dude, I had this weirdest dream about you. He said, I dreamt that you showed up to my house with somebody's head and you needed help finding a place to bury it. And I asked him, I said, where was the rest of the body? He said, I don't know. You only came by with the head. And I said, well, did you help me get rid of it? And he said, no. I said, did you call the cops on me? And he said, no. I'm like, huh. I don't exactly remember what the result of his dream was, but yeah, for some reason he dreamt about me showing up with somebody's head in a bowling bag or something. What's up, Monkey King?
Monkey King's frozen.
Holding his middle finger up?
Well, I don't think it's his middle finger. I think he's trying to make a point.
I do too, and I don't think it was nice.
I don't think it was that finger. I think it was the index. but maybe I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I don't know.
Wow. Monkey King just came in here, flipped this off, and took off.
Hey, Tomcat, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Tomcat. Good to see you. So, what's everybody up to today? Picnics, barbecues, family, nothing, drinking alone. I was going to go to a picnic this morning with my girlfriend, and I just did not feel good today when I woke up. Just felt shitty and run down and real tired.
Hey there, Metal for breakfast.
Metal, what's up, man? Good to see you. I am currently creating a pin that says, I will put you in a trunk and help people look for you. Stop playing with me. And the other one I'm working on, well, got ready, is a 25-cent play button, which most of our kids would not know what it is. Well, some of our kids anyway. My kid probably wouldn't know what a 25-cent play button is. She's only 21.
A bunch of darn whippersnappers don't know stuff.
They don't know nothing.
Probably don't even know what that dial on that phone thing is or what the phone is to start with.
Yep. Or what all the little dots are on the TV that I poured. I poured a little button, television button. I uploaded a little short video, and yeah, I don't think most kids today under the age of 25 would know what all those buttons were. Or a rotary telephone.
Nope.
Toaster oven stinks.
8-track tapes are probably confusing to them too, I bet.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I tried sinking a button in the sand and I didn't pull the back off.
Uh-oh.
Yep. That's, maybe I shouldn't have drank that beer.
Oh.
It'll be fine.
That's supposed to be brain lubricant. Should help you think better.
The pot helps me think better as long as there's no alcohol present. But I was smoking that before I drank the beer.
Ah.
So, yeah. You know, I never claimed to be smart. People just assume it because I talk about mushrooms. I'm really not that smart.
Oh, you're pretty smart.
See that? Got you fooled.
No, not true at all. What kind of car was it, Allison?
What happened?
The Allison's sons and friends disassembled a car and put it inside the school and reassembled it.
I've heard about another class did that here in New York. They did it for a senior prank.
That's what this was.
Wow. Whose car was it?
I want to know how big it was. Dodge Intrepid. That's not a small one, is it?
No. I don't.
Dodge Omni I could see being doable, but a Dodge Intrepid, that's kind of a bigger car.
That is awesome, though. As
Either
long
that
as
or
the principal's car or something.
the other one was putting small cars on the roof of the school. That was quite popular for a while when the VWs came out.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, it took about 6 or 8 football players to get one up there.
That many? I can pick up half a car by myself. At least I could when I was younger. I had a Ford Festiva, which it was 1,800 pounds. And I can pick up the rear end of that car by myself and move it around. So I think me and 3 friends could have picked that thing up and walked with it.
Yeah, that was the trick back in the day, Allison. Take the whole car up there. The small ones were the more popular to do it with, but
yeah, let them figure it out. You ever take somebody's car and put it right up against the wall?
Nope, never done that.
No. I guess me and my friends were a little meaner when we were young. Go to a convenience store, see somebody's little car parked, not too far from the wall. You pick up the rear end and walk that thing right around, grab the front end and push it over. It makes it almost impossible to drive away.
Yep.
But let's not talk about how much of a dick I was when I was younger.
No. Well, I told you that. Did I tell you the story about that old guy in the tractor club that was bragging about how they hooked a magneto up to a chain that was used to climb up to a tree house and zap the hell out of somebody? He laughed about it. He said, "Oh, I ran into him about 10 years ago, and this was when we were kids, and he still had the scars on his head." Ha ha. He thought it was just the funniest thing in the world. I'm looking at him like, wow, you're really good. No, I can't finish what I was going to tell him, but I don't want to get you in trouble. But
I got to tell you that's kind of funny.
He thought it was the funniest thing in the world to permanently scar that guy. Like, whoa, that's a hell of a joke there.
Well, some things are funny, if it doesn't kill somebody, it's okay. But again, I've told you before, Chuck, I'm really not as nice as I appear to be.
Well,
I think some stuff is pretty funny.
Yeah, I think permanent scarring is probably a little past, though.
Yeah. It's like I watched my friend get carried away by a paraglider and 40-mile-an-hour winds, and I stood there and laughed my ass off, thinking it was the greatest thing I'd ever seen, as I'm holding the camera perfectly steady so I don't miss a thing. It was great.
Hey, John Jacobs, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, brother JJ.
Well, I mean, in that case, I guess since you were filming, we can allow it. But
yeah, that was the same guy I convinced to get in a pedal boat with me and go down a raging rapid river. Like, it was nuts. We shouldn't have done that, and he couldn't swim. But I brought him with me anyway because the guy was my best friend, and if I'm going to go do something stupid, he's going to come with me. Unfortunately, we didn't have a camera for that one. I really wish we did, though.
Yeah. I have a video. I've yet to release the thing, but it was me moving firewood with a sled in the winter, and I ended up going ass over tea kettle. And my wife was recording because, of course, I said, "Hey, you should record this. Let's break the camera out and be stupid."
Yeah, hey,
I had done that exact same thing 50 times prior to that without a hitch. As soon as that camera turned on, oops. Well, the thing is, I didn't watch the video for a while. Well, she laughed. Hey, and I looked at her and I said, "You laughed at my misfortune." And she said, "Well, I knew you were okay." And I said, "How? I was still flying through the air when you were laughing. You could have not known that."
Hey, can you hold the fort down, Mr. Chubby Hubby? My dog is barking upstairs, and my girlfriend ain't here. I got to figure out what he's doing.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Time to talk about him, everybody.
Oh.
That may be a smart message, Middle for breakfast. Hi, Jenny, sweetheart. How you doing?
Sorry about that. I had my front door wide open and my screen door locked. And Tanya just got home, so I locked her out of the house.
Uh-oh. Monkey King's in the basement. He wanted you to know.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey, he's not flipping us off. What's up, Monkey King?
Just chilling.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah. Last week in this place.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I don't get into a shelter, it'll be back to the van. More likely the van. So.
Damn.
Well, you're gonna save a shitload of money getting back into the van, man. I know it's not ideal.
Yeah.
At the same time, at least now you got a little bit of an income coming in, and yeah, man, it's temporary. That's all.
Well, I got this job that's through a temp agency, working in a warehouse, a factory that does injection molding type products.
All right.
But I have an interview for another job because Tuesday of this week, this week, the company that I'm currently working for told us on Monday that they didn't need us on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I went back out hitting the pavement, trying to find more work, trying to find more steady income, and
Hey, MLZB.
was able to what's up, MLZB, Jenny, everybody.
Hi, Jenny.
I'm getting I've got an interview Tuesday for this other job, and this one I may actually try to go for and hopefully land because there's a little more opportunities of promotions and moving up in the company. So
Nice, man. If I were you, a lot of people would disagree with me, but I'd say screw the shelter and just jump back into the van for a little bit. It's only temporary. It's yours. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about nothing.
The tags are expired. They're from another state, and
well, that ain't good.
Yeah. So basically, I would have to find a place to park the van, out of sight and out of mind, at night, and figure out where I'm gonna, and not have to worry about the cops.
Yeah, private property somewhere. Work something out somewhere with somebody who owns a large lot or something. Go door knocking if you got it. Hey, mind if I park here? I'll pay you.
Right. We'll see how things play out. I'm still talking with the caseworker. So.
Yeah, man. MLZB and Jenny, thanks for stopping in. It's good to see you guys. They've been doing an awesome job with the Wounded Warrior benefit. They finished 2 hours early today. I've never seen that in a benefit before. I've never seen anybody end a benefit 2 hours early because they sold all their lots that they had ready. They're listed for the afternoon. That's amazing.
Heck yeah.
Normally it's, the end of the day and everybody's exhausted and screw it, we'll pick it up tomorrow or next weekend. What's going on, Stuart?
What's up, Stuart?
Stuart had lots over the last couple of days. I think the first thing listed was a gold coin that he donated.
I'm doing okay, John Jacobs. Thanks. I hope you are too. Hey, Stuart.
Mr. Chubby Hubby's got a box filled of stuff going up tomorrow. When I told Pedro, when I read him the list of stuff that you had sent to me, Mr. Hubby, his exact response was, "Holy shit." It's like, yeah. He box weighs a couple pounds.
Well, I hope it raises money for a good cause.
Well, I looked at the stuff you put in there, and I'm sure people are going to be interested for sure.
I figured those pennies might be a good draw. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of no, I don't think anybody, I haven't seen any other rolls of uncirculated cents. So I'm willing to bet there's going to be more than one person out there because, well, there was no others to go after.
Yeah. Hey, Rocky Mountain Bar.
Rocky.
What's up, Rocky?
Good to see you, buddy.
Thanks for coming in, man. I'm just working on some inappropriate pours. Nah. If I was going to do that, I'd pour these again.
Takes balls to pour like that.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Now, I got two more here. One says, don't mistake kindness for weakness. And the other one is, you can't fix stupid, but you can vote it out. I only have three
I don't
flags.
think you can vote it out either.
All right.
I'm skeptical on that one, too.
You just answered my question. I'm going to do the weakness one then. I didn't know
It'd
which
be
one I'd
nice.
do it,
Be
but,
nice if we could, but
Yeah. Money
stupid
and
in,
politics
stupid
go
out.
big.
let's see here. I don't know which way I'm going to face this thing. Should probably turn my furnace on.
That might
That
help.
could help.
Bring the heat, man. Fire it up.
I don't remember what this. Oh, okay, I remember. My last furnace read Celsius. This one reads Fahrenheit, and I always get confused. When I first got this one, I was not bringing the heat up nearly high enough, and I was having issues with my pours, and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong until I realized 100 degrees hotter of the melting point of silver in Fahrenheit is less than the 100 degrees hotter in Celsius, if that makes any sense. I don't know. But basically, I was screwing it up. Silver's loaded, and I am ready to go. Thank you guys for coming in and keeping me company. It got quiet. Did I lose reception?
No, I was reading chat and I was gonna say I can't do anything because I'm on my phone. I'd have to jump on my computer and currently got stuff sitting on it. We're gonna drop Rocky's link.
For some reason, I'm rubbing my hands over the mold. That ain't smart. There we go.
But yeah, I'm hoping that this other job comes through because I really don't want to be in a factory for the next, no in a nowhere, position, just constantly staring at bottles.
I've done factory work. I've pulled parts before, and it sucks pulling parts. It is absolutely no fun. It's boring. But
Well, and this other job is kind of both warehouse and office work. It's a inventory control position, so I won't always have to be in the warehouse, but I won't always be in the office. So
yeah. So I've done it all at one time or another. I've had office positions where I sat at desks all day playing with the computer.
mm-hmm.
And then I would just rather be out somewhere doing something. I don't want to sit down all day long.
You're welcome, everybody. Did I miss anybody? Shout out if you want a link dropped.
Thank you for doing that, Mr. Hobby.
You're welcome. Glad to help.
Oh, shit.
But when I do leave this place, I'm more than likely going to drop everything off into a storage unit, and that way nothing of my collection or anything is in the van, just in case I have to evacuate the van and they take it away.
Yeah.
Hey there, mean one. Welcome in.
Let's see here. Don't mind me. I'm just playing with my chat, trying to figure something out here. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, I was in Washington. I'm back down in California now, so I like it here.
Mr. Hubby, I had you as a standard moderator. If you recognize the people in chat, you can mod them now. I got you as a managing moderator so people can post their links if they want to. If you recognize them and you know them as good people, go ahead and moderate them.
Okay.
If you're willing to, anyway. Hey, main one, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
Nice, Tomcat. What's up, Long Live Coins? Freaking awesome! Who just showed up?
Tomcat, I find it hard to believe you only have 200 subs, man. I've seen your videos. Unless you're just coming on in the last year.
What did I just fucking do?
Oh boy. Hold on, let me take that wrench back.
Oh. Damn, sorry guys.
If you get timed out, it's Mr. Hobby's fault. I take no responsibility.
Hey, freaking awesome. Good to see you, buddy.
Freaking awesome. That guy's pretty freaking awesome. One of these days, I got to send him my Jaws of Life and be like, here, fix this for me, please. Because I'm not willing to pull it apart and break it even more.
So what was the first pour that you were working on, Shrooms?
The first one is a 25-cent play button.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, yeah, I got to get that. I've been doing a lot of pins,
Hmm.
buttons that you would stick to your shirt or in your hat or something. I don't know why I've been compelled to do them. I just have, so I've been pouring a lot of them.
I like the Beavis and Butthead one. That was cool.
Yeah, I've always loved Beavis and Butthead. I actually have like the entire Beavis and Butthead collection on DVD.
Nice.
Somebody gave it to me as a gift. I didn't go out and buy it, but I'm glad I have it.
Well, it's the same guy that did Hank Hill.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane.
No, Mike Judge.
Oh shit. Oh, my bad. Wait a minute.
But here's the thing. So the old man in Beavis and Butthead is the same voice actor that does Hank Hill.
Well, I knew Hank Hill was originally from Beavis and Butthead. He was Mr. Anderson.
Yeah. Old man Anderson.
Dang it, Bobby, you ain't right in the head.
That's pretty good.
8 o'clock in
and
the morning, and he's already not right.
So the theory goes that Stuart, not you, Stuart, in chat, but the Stuart in Beavis and Butthead is either a grandson or just an alternate version of Bobby Hill.
Really? I've never heard that before. But thinking about it, I suppose I could see where that's coming from. I see somebody mentioning stacking with Kraken in here somewhere. Long live coins. What's going on, man? It's good to see you. Oh, stacking GWAC. Nice.
Oh, Josh said that his account's only been 3 months.
Wow. Well,
So that's
shit.
that's
In
actually
that
pretty
case,
good.
200 subscribers is pretty damn good in 3 months. Yeah, I didn't have 200 subscribers for probably a year. And the only reason I really got those is because Freaking Awesome and Mr. Chubby Hubby were always sharing out my links whenever I was going into the Durbins. Ah, crap.
There goes the glove.
Or coin op.
Yeah, that's how about me. I'm still sitting I'm at like 282 right now. But like I said, I'm not trying to grow mine. I've got the coin community. I got Shrooms here, Chubby Hubby. Shroom does the pours. Pedro does pours. Chubby Hubby's got his rocks, metal detecting. Do you metal detect, Chubby Hubby?
I haven't done any videos.
Okay.
But you do go out?
Did. I haven't been out in a few years.
No. I skipped a year not too long ago. But
it's cool. I can find a railroad track on my property and
Nice.
spice and all kinds of stuff.
the actual tracks are still there, or the
Parts of them. The broken pieces they didn't haul off are still here. It was an old logging railroad.
All right.
So I have one piece that's about 13 feet long, but it's a small gauge, narrow gauge railroad.
Okay, probably I'm using it. I got a little chunk of railroad behind my furnace that I have a fan clipped to. It's like a trolley track, I think. Definitely smaller than a regular railroad track.
I got lots of those, Allison. Lots of them. They're small ones, though, because this was a logging railroad. They're not the full-size Like if you're thinking full-size railroad spikes, these are about half that size.
I have brand new unused spikes for you, Mr. Hubby. Next time I send out a package, I have them set aside for you. They were in my basement when I moved in here to this place.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I also actually had I was a fool and gave it away. A decent stretch of railroad track on my property here that somebody must have stolen from across the street and decided to put down here in the basement.
Excuse me.
This pin that I just did is super, super thin. I'll be surprised if it comes out.
So the railroad, the logging railroad spikes have dates on, Allison? Is that what you're saying?
Really?
I know they've had codes. I know you can find some that are marked HC for high carbon, which when I first got into blacksmithing, I thought, oh, look at me. I'm smart. I figured out a workaround. I'll make railroad spike knives that actually cut stuff. But yeah, it's high carbon for a spike, not actual high carbon for a real blade.
Oh. That's a bummer.
Long-lived coins. I hit the beaches mainly. I haven't hit anything good. But since I'm going to be out of the house that I'm currently in right now at the end of the week, my metal detector is going back into storage so that I don't have it stolen until I can get into another place.
Man, I would be out with that thing every free minute looking for gold.
Oh, trust me. If I didn't have, if I wasn't trying to, figure out how, get things, situated and packed up again, I'd be out there right now.
I mean, shit, you're on the beach in California. It's got to be out there. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, it is.
I'm not there, so I don't really know what it's like, but I'm going to guess.
And that's so like the beach right now, if I take the bus, the beach is about an hour bus ride away, which ain't that far. And it's Huntington Beach, and Huntington Beach is actually one of the bigger ones. But then I've got Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, Laguna Beach, Crystal Cove, Doheny, San Clemente. I can go all the way down to, all the way. Well, I got to pass Pendleton, but once I get past Pendleton, I got all of the coastline going down to San Diego.
Nice. Let's see here. Tomcat, feel free to post your link, man, anytime. And long live.
I'm not on camera.
Nice, JJ.
I mean, you could come over.
I thought the three-legged buffalo was on the 37.
I mean, I have something.
Who else we got in here?
So what are we gonna have?
Passion's in here. JJ's in here. Freaky's in here. Freaky's got a wrench.
Not anywhere. You get about 2 miles of the calendar now. Oh.
Allison.
Nice find, John Jacobs.
Any content creators, feel free to share your link. And if I'm missing anybody, throw a hand up in the chat. I'll get you out there so you can share your link.
Yeah, I don't seem to be able to do that.
I think I'm almost
But
up
yeah.
to 10 here.
I'm the same way,
Thank you, Allison.
Josh. I didn't get a lot of subs until like a year and a half, 2 years after I got, and that was because I was going to a lot of channels that would drop links.
Everybody else shares my link. I never share my link.
We know that. We know you
I
don't self promote.
feel awkward. That's why I hardly ever do these live streams. But I don't know.
Hey, how the frogs doing?
I came home the other day and found a blue dart frog laying belly up.
It didn't.
It took a couple of days, but it eventually died.
Oh,
I've had that thing for almost 8 years.
poor little froggy.
Sorry, bro.
Now, all of the other ones, my green azaleas, my chocolate leucomellas, they're doing great.
Okay.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Sorry to bring it up on the live. I was just curious.
No, man, you didn't know. It is what it is. They say in captivity they can live longer. Out in nature, they live about as long as it did. I don't know why it died because I don't know. I do the same thing with those ones that I did with all my other ones, except I did let its enclosure overgrow, so it felt more comfortable to move about because they were always skittish frogs. I went over a year without seeing them, and after I saw that one laying belly up, I spent a few hours pretty much cutting all of the plants out, root by root, while I looked for the second one, and the second one isn't in there anymore. So apparently, at some point between now and 7-8 years ago, it disappeared. So,
Damn.
yeah, I have no more blue frogs.
That sucks, Bobo. I'm sorry.
Yeah. If I had known it was going to be one of those frogs that just didn't like bearing its head out, I would never see it. I never would have gotten it to begin with. But at the same time, I'm glad I did because who knows what somebody else would have done with a frog that they never get to see.
True.
At one time, several years ago, I'd gone 6-7 months without seeing either one of my blue frogs. So I started tearing the tank down, plant by plant, root by root. And as I was uprooting the very last plant in the entire terrarium, there they both were burrowed underneath one of the plants. Perfectly fine and healthy. Those type of frogs burrow, I guess. And so I replanted some plants and let it all grow back and just accepted the fact that, okay, I have frogs that I'm not going to be able to see. So every day I water the terrarium and I feed it its fruit flies, and every once in a blue moon I got to see a blue frog. So and it's odd because the last week or couple of weeks it was coming out a lot, which was very odd for that frog. I've never gotten to see it that much. So maybe it was just on its way out. I really don't know.
True.
They're not people frogs.
Not at all. Now, my chocolate leucomellas and my green azaleas, both of those frogs have literally jumped on my hand and out of the terrarium. And I've had to pick them up off the floor because they just want to jump around. Not skittish at all. But the blue ones, well, they were a different story. And I knew they were skittish. I just didn't know what skittish meant for frogs. Oh, we're melted.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Liquid is acquired.
So now I gotta get clamps ready.
Let it
Now
flow.
we pouring silver, we pouring copper.
I'm sorry?
We pouring silver, we pouring copper.
Copper, silver. I will no longer pour copper out of my electric furnaces. It puts a beating on my furnace, running them up that hot.
Right.
So I'm not going to pour copper with my electric anymore. That's what burned up my first two. And now that I got a really good one, I'm not going to let it happen to the good one. It was too expensive. The hotter you get them, they don't last nearly as long. But I got my gas furnace out there, which I'm afraid to use, but I still use it. I decided to run with the clock that I built, the first one that I made. I sent pictures of it to Pedro, and he's like, dude, you're really being too hard on yourself. So considering I got a bunch of shit going on, I'm just going to run with it. And I did. And it looks pretty decent. It's not as good as I could have done if I had a little more time. But whoever gets it, I'm sure is going to be happy. It's a unique piece for sure. Most people aren't doing pours like that.
Yeah.
And one of these days I'll make one for myself because the thing it's cool as hell. I like it.
I like it too.
This one didn't get to warm up as long. It's not burning me. And I apologize for the people in chat that I'm really not paying attention. It's kind of why I wanted somebody to come up and shoot the shit with me, because I can't pay attention to the chat while I'm doing these. It's difficult. I suck at paying attention to the chat anyway.
Right.
Oh, you're not that bad. You do a fine job.
Yeah, there's a lot worse out there.
Okay, here we go. Safety specs.
Safety first. Safety first.
Good idea.
First, last, and always.
Let me hold on.
Safety.
And then after this, then we can do the safety dance.
Safety
Easy, big man.
Yeah. That hit was a little too early.
One, two, three.
Bada boom, bada bing.
I like it when everything goes smooth. Cool. And in case anybody noticed, I don't know if I showed, but there were no vents anywhere in any of my sand molds. It's been recommended by Breach to stop venting the pores. So I stopped venting my pores, which is in contrary to what everybody else has ever told me. And since I've started doing that, they've actually started coming out looking a little better. Less pitting.
Here comes the rain, baby. Well, it looks like our dinner choice has been decided. The rain is here.
The rain?
Yep. It was either going to be hot dogs in the house or steaks on the grill, and it looks like it's hot dogs in the house.
Ah, man, because I was like, ooh, steak sounds pretty good right now.
Yeah.
I had hot dogs yesterday. They were cheesy hot dogs.
I like those. What are you looking for?
Channel locks.
Okay. You got your water bucket ready?
Yeah, I got a little cup over here. Oh, the pin came out. The stud on the back.
It's kind of amazing. It's been looking dark and foreboding all day, and I guess it just finally decided to get it out of its system.
Has it been real hot there, Mr. Hobby?
No, it was only about 71, I think, for a high today.
Well, that ain't bad.
Nope. Not bad at all.
It reached 89 degrees here a few days ago.
Ouch. It's too soon for that kind of ridiculousness.
It's been in like the upper 70s, maybe low 70s here where I'm at. But I do get the ocean breeze, so that does take into a factor.
Definitely helps.
Oh, yeah. That's one thing I like about during the summertime. It could be 100 degrees out, but that wind coming off that water, 80 does not feel hot.
When I was a younger lad, I used to work some of the fishing boats, and in the summertime, you would get usually about 20 or 50 yards offshore, and the humidity would just disappear. It was the most wonderful thing because you're out in Lake Michigan, the humidity's gone, but then you got to come back through that wall and hit it again. It's like, oh,
yeah. That's one thing I don't like. I do not miss about the back east is that humidity. I was like, yeah, I'll take heat all day long.
No way. I'd rather take the cold. I hate the cold, but I can't take the heat. When I get hot, I feel like I'm just going to collapse.
But the humidity just makes you feel. Ugh.
I was out in Vegas for a while. This didn't come out looking great. When I was out in Vegas, it was 100 to 125 degrees on a daily basis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Humidity or not, that was miserable.
Yeah, when you get to those temperatures, yeah, then.
This came out looking bad. Yeah. I don't know. Let me switch screens here. Let me see if I can do this. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on.
There you go.
Not great. I'm going to clean it up anyway. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, it's got character. It's antique-y.
No, it's something. I don't know if I call it antique. We'll see what it looks like later.
I never thought it was such a bad little play button. It just needed a little love is all.
True.
This one, It doesn't look good right now, but it will when it's done being cleaned up. All the letters are there, and I think I just stripped on the computer.
Whoops.
All the letters are there.
Nice.
That's cool.
But yeah, it'll look better when it's clean.
What's up, Coin Artist?
Hey, Coin Artist, how you doing? Those are still hot.
Stuart says wait till after cleanup. It looks cool to him. You know how we are.
I'll look at it when it. Yeah, I'll try to clean it up. They all came out though. Considering they're all very thin, I'm happy that the silver flowed through it.
Yeah.
I'm still figuring it out. Oh, come on. The thin pours aren't easy, especially with the low relief. Let's see here. Can I get it in?
Oh, it's
all
pretty
there.
good here.
But
Yeah, I think once you clean it, once it gets completely, not completely clean, but cleaner to where you can see everything, I think you might like them.
yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of work, but I'll get it. Just turning the heat down on the furnace.
Has anybody seen 2024 coins in circulation in their area?
I think I've seen 1 quarter and pennies and dimes. I've seen dimes too.
Yeah, I've got the penny. I got the penny and the dime. I haven't seen a nickel yet, and I haven't seen any of the quarters yet.
But to be fair, as soon as I see a newer nickel, I don't look at it. I'm looking
True.
for, war nickels or older. There we go. Cool. So now I got some cleaning up to do. Yeah, this one came out looking decent. The don't mistake kindness for weakness. It's going to take some, a little bit of cleaning up. It don't look great right now, but it will clean up nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Chicken chat.
Coin Artist, there's no hurry at all, man. Yeah, we got to find somebody to make that mold for you. I don't have a 3D printer. That's my only issue. I love the picture. I think it's a great design. But I don't have a 3D printer or the knowledge to use one if I ever got my hands on a 3D printer.
I came close to winning one.
I know somebody locally with a 3D printer, but they don't have a computer that's capable of handling the amount of information that he needs to design.
Oh, dang.
To create his own designs or something. He can upload designs and print those if somebody sent him, a file, but he just doesn't have the ability to create the design himself. Not for, the lack of knowledge, but
Just the lack of instrumentation.
what is computers capable of handling?
Graphics take a lot of space, a lot of computing power to make them good, I think.
Mhm.
My eyes are horrible. I think this one will clean up looking decent too. I will put you in a trunk and help people look for you. Yeah, that'll clean up nice. It looks.
I think I need one of those.
When I saw this, I figured a lot of people could relate. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like crap right now, but it will clean up real nice.
Well, that's gonna look. I think that'll look good.
I don't know if you guys can see that or not.
You can see it pretty good. It looks good to me. Looks good here anyway.
But nice, Stuart. Yeah, Coin Artist. Every time I've reached out to Maskman, he's always been busy making molds for everybody else. I can't seem to commission anybody. I've reached out to several people, and everybody's busy doing molds for everybody else. So once I do meet somebody that has some time and I can get my foot in the door with them, great. But nobody's got time to do my shit. I've been looking for somebody to make one of my channel rounds for 2 years now. And I've reached out to several people, and everybody gives me the same thing. I'll get a hold of you when I have some time. So.
And then they never do.
And then they never do.
Have you talked to AEH?
What's that?
Have you talked to American Eagle Hoarder?
He's the very last person that I reached out to, but that was only about a week ago. So
okay, then
he may get back.
I've just done.
Yeah, I seen his work. He does awesome work. I actually just subbed to his channel not too long ago. I was pretty impressed with that machine he's got going.
Yeah, I almost want one of the 3D printers he had previously.
Nice.
About a year ago. I was like, damn. I was like in third place. I was like, no. It's like I could have made some money.
I found a source for molds, just not custom ones that I like.
Yeah.
But oh, Mr. Hobby, did I tell you? The gnome found a home. Music KK ended up with it. The one that I made this one with.
Right.
Yep. So now I got to make another one.
Oh boy.
This is another one of those pieces where I like seeing it in my carousel, like that skull. Seeing that skull in my carousel for a long time, that thing was awesome. And then I sold it, and then I eventually just recently made another one. But the only reason I made that is because I needed a place to put that kilo of silver when I melted it down.
Hey there, Kevin Rose. Welcome in.
What's up, Kevin?
Kevin, what's up, homie? I just finished pouring 3 of my little pens. I don't think the play button's gonna. Yeah, play button. I did a silver 25-cent play button, but it came out looking rough, like real rough. And you can't see where it says insert coin to play, but it's real difficult to see. So I'm going to remelt that one, but the other two came out looking decent enough to clean up. Lion's Head. Don't mistake kindness for weakness. It'll clean up.
Looks good. The lettering's clear.
And the camera's eyes are better than mine, that's for sure. I will put you in a trunk and help people look for you. Stop playing with me.
I could see moonshiners. I could see, a lot of people really want that one.
There's a few pours out that I've done that I think a lot of people would like the Naked Lady Dabber that I did. I can see that one.
I want one of those.
The Beavis and Butthead pin. I think people would enjoy that one. But one of these days,
in time, I'm gonna get me one of those the lady one.
One of them, I've only done 2 so far, and one of them went to the big race this weekend. Who the hell got it? One person won 2 different lots of pours that I put in.
Nice.
I can't remember. I want to say Jeff C, but I could be wrong. But yeah, that was pretty ironic. But I do not know who got what, because everything was going by so fast. Nothing was, announced as to which ones they got. Somebody's getting a psilocybin molecule. Somebody else is getting a THC molecule. Somebody's getting the Naked Lady Dabber. A lot of drug-based kind of pours, I guess, now that I'm thinking about it. But,
they're not bad drugs. They're not bad drugs, though.
They're medicines.
Exactly.
I'm trying to think.
They're actually natural medicine and not synthetic.
Out there, and one of them may have been a serotonin molecule. I'm not sure which. One of those 3 didn't make it, but I don't remember which one I sent in. Yeah, that's Mr. Chubby Hobby. Coin Artist was asking about you, Mr. Hobby.
Hey, Coin Artist.
Fancy Keevan. You guys are messed up.
I thought it was the wavy line above the E and not just a straight line. Did you change it, Kevin?
No, it's just the wavy line above the E.
No, it's a straight line.
Well, maybe it was straight. I don't know. I can never type it out. I always have to copy his name in order to tag him. I never figured out how to type that in. Not on the laptop, anyway.
Laptop. Let's see. Oh, I gotta move.
It's all right. I don't need to learn nothing today. It's Sunday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah. Sunday.
But anyway, I'm probably going to shut this down.
Oh, I got one.
I did what I needed to do. I'm going to go.
Hey there, Slowthorpe, 76.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I was welcoming Slowthorpe 76 in.
Oh, hey, Slowthorpe. Thanks for stopping in. People always come in just as I'm getting ready to shut it down. What are you showing, Monkey King?
An 1883 toned O Morgan dollar.
How the hell do I make you big? There we go.
There you go. I mean, it's got some killer rainbow toning to it. Can't really see here.
Almost picked it up there for a second. It looked like it.
Yeah. It's like brownish, but it's got the blues, the greens, the purples, pinks, and then on the front it's nicely toned on the edges.
Nice. You want me to melt it?
I picked up that last year.
I'll
Picked
make
up
something
that
out of it
last
for
year.
you. Keevan can run it through his
That's No, that's going into the album.
his rolling mill. Turn it into a buckle for you.
Right. You can here. I'll send you this. I'll send you the maple.
Well, that's no
You
fun.
can't have the Morgan. Can't have the Morgan. But then I got the 2023 coupe. Oh, and a 1 ounce Rolo, Reckless Rolo.
Nice. We should have a cringe
They
video
go-
contest. Anybody down for a cringe video contest? Who can make the worst video? Who can make the most people in the coin community cringe?
I don't know. If my silver turtle didn't do it, I don't know what you could do.
I'll put up the maple, but it's a milky maple. Like, if I go cringe, I'd have to destroy the Morgan, and I ain't doing that.
If we're gonna do maple, it better be gold.
Right. This one ain't gold. It's silver. It's 4.9.
I could never announce it, but I thought of a way to make a channel, and I'm sure I could get millions and millions of views, but it's based off of people watch what they hate, and people love to hate, and I decided not to go that route. I told my mom about it once, and she would never forgive me. And my girlfriend, she was like, absolutely not. And the fact that both of them said, you can't do that, just lets me know that I'm right and people would watch it. But
people would watch it in a heartbeat.
But then I would have to fear for my life, and I don't want to do that. But it would get millions and millions of views. Ah, shit.
The last time I heard Stuart, she was still recovering, but I haven't heard anything lately. He was asking about Silver Keys.
I chatted with her in her comments. She just posted a video not too long ago. I didn't know she broke vertebrae in her back when she fell and hurt her butt a while back. But she's healing slowly, but she is healing. She's just really still very, very sore. But yeah, I miss hearing from Mrs. Keys.
Yeah, no, she's always cool.
And seeing Mr. Keys work also. I don't know. The last I knew was back when she fell, they were trying to get her place ready to move, and they were selling off their collection to pay for the move. But yeah, I don't know. That's like really all I know as far, everybody knows as much as I do. I just know I miss seeing her streams. and I hope her butt is okay. You know, I don't think that's inappropriate.
No.
But I forgot to unplug the damn toaster oven. I just heard it click over here. And yeah, that's why I really need to get into the habit of unplugging that thing. But now that these are cooled off, I can clean up a little bit. Yeah, normally I just leave all this stuff until I need it for the next time. But since I'm here, why not? Oh, Kevin, since you're in here, I'm putting the word out to all the pourers. I'm gonna start making some trades with the other pourers. Something unique. If you're interested, wait. If you are interested, shoot me an email or a text or something and we can figure it out. But yeah, I'm letting everybody know. Like SGT, well, I just mentioned it too. Boy, am I having a brain fart.
Keegan says he will, and he's anytime.
Awesome. Gold Sniping Farmer. That's the other person I just brought it up to. But this one's still hot. Ow. Fuck.
Where's your damn glove?
They're over there.
Mm-hmm. Are they
Hey,
helping you over
Maybe
there?
doesn't fix the podcast.
It's all the way over right there.
Yeah, on the other side of the screen.
Yeah. Never said I was bright.
Hey, we don't want to have to, try to figure out how to get a hold of your old lady to rush you to the hospital because you burnt your hand.
I can walk upstairs if I burn my hand. That don't affect my feet. I've always successfully made it to her to say, hey, honey, I need to go to the hospital.
Okay.
And a lot of the times I can get to the hospital myself. You know, I'll try to fix it myself if I can.
Like most men.
Yeah, duct tape, napkin, you know. I don't need gloves. It's really not that hot.
Slow Thorpe. He's like, gloves? We don't need no stinking gloves. What's up, North Shore?
All right, sure. What's going on?
North Shore says, as long as they're in the room, OSHA doesn't care.
Yeah. And OSHA ain't coming into my house.
Oh.
Oh, if it wasn't for Mr. Chubby Hubby, I probably wouldn't have safety glasses and a respirator. Actually, I'm pretty sure Mr. Hubby is the one that convinced me to go get a respirator because I was using the gas furnace without it.
Convinced. Yeah, that's what I did.
Those things are expensive, you know? Like, spend hundreds of dollars on a furnace. I don't have another $45 for a respirator.
Well, I understand.
$100 on the furnace.
I understand that, but so are your lungs expensive and hard to replace and all that fun stuff.
Oh yeah, I know.
The next thing he would try to make would be a set of iron lungs.
Silver lungs.
I don't have the insurance for silver or iron lungs, So
Oh, we could do copper.
So
I don't
so
know
when
if
you
I
think
survived surgery.
so when you think about it like that, that respirator's suddenly pretty doggone cheap, isn't it?
Well,
It's downright affordable, wouldn't you think?
you know, I always prefer to live in the now. You know,
Uh,
why worry about such things?
oh Lord.
Yeah. Probably should start worrying a little more. I tried to quit smoking not too long ago. That failed.
Later, corn artist.
Coin artist, it was good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in.
Be well, coin artist.
One of these days, I'll just be able to 3D print a new set of lungs or get somebody else to do it for me.
And at that time, he's gonna throw the respirators into the junk heap out in the backyard and melt as much stuff as he can.
Who's that?
I said if you can find someone to make you a set of lungs, you would get rid of the respirator, throw it in the junk heap in the back of the house, and then just melt as much metal as you could possibly, burn your lungs out with.
I've been on other jobs before where I should have had respirators. I used to do cleanouts, whether it was cutting up iron out of an old place that used to make lead glass, but it was banned in the state of New York. So me and my buddies went in with cotton torches and cut it all up. And no, nobody ever suggested, hey, you should wear a respirator for that. The air and my food and my cigarettes, everything had a sweet taste for almost a week after that one.
Yeah, no doubt.
Another job I was on, there was an old freezer in the basement of a house. It was an old estate that hadn't been lived in 30, 40 years. And there was an enormous chest freezer in the basement. There had to have been 300 pounds of meat in that freezer without electricity for 30 or 40 years. And here I am with one person and a real big chop saw and snow shovels and 35-gallon trash cans.
That probably smelled pretty nasty.
That was the worst experience I had ever experienced in my life on any job, on any clean out. Yeah, 60-year-old meat, 50-year-old meat. That freezer was filled with liquid. About 2/3 of the way filled with liquid.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was an experience.
I did an apartment redecoration years ago, and the guy had his power shut off, and I don't know what possessed me, but I opened the freezer door. Oh, good God. It'd been off for a while, and apparently the whole fridge and freezer was full of food.
Yeah.
So I went and turned the power back on, found a can of Lysol, the old style Lysol, turned his furnace back on and just hosed it into the entrance to the intake just to spread it all over. My God.
I learned a long, long time ago, and people do it, and I don't know why they do it, but the first thing people do when they walk into an apartment or someplace that hasn't had power or nobody's living in it, everybody walks to the refrigerator and opens up the door.
Yeah.
And don't do it.
No,
I wish I hadn't.
I felt bad for the gals that had to clean it out. I rolled it up. I dollied it out onto the patio. Thankfully, it was a first floor apartment, and I said, "There you go." I told the manager, I said, "Just get a new one."
Yep.
Why would you make them do that? Just let's duct tape it shut and send it to the dump.
No.
Oh, they can clean it. I'm like, yeah, doubtful. I'm sure whoever's apartment that was ended up every once in a while, but they got a real weird whiff of something when they open the door.
Yeah, that don't go away. Not for a real long time.
Yeah.
No.
But
it's like radioactivity. It takes a long time to dissipate.
Some smells are radioactive in their level of power.
Toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was out rock hunting the other day, and I got I don't know what it was, but I came abreast of the stink of something dead off to the side of the road. It was like, well, no good rocks in this area. I sped walk about 10 feet away and did a test sniff. It's okay, I'm good now. Ooh. It hit me just when I bent over to pick one up too. So it was like my nose was right there at level.
I got hit.
I wouldn't want to be stuck behind one of those vans, Stuart. That's nasty. Although, be thankful that they're there.
Oh God!
I had a 2002 Ford Ranger, and I was coming from my dad's place to my grandmother's place late one night, and I seen a skunk in the road, and I swerved to miss it. But it had gone underneath my truck and had sprayed, I guess, because I didn't hit it. And that smell lasted for like 2 weeks. I was like, well, I'm not going on any dates anytime soon. Thanks, skunk.
Oh, geez.
You know, the worst part about it is it probably lasted longer than the 2 weeks, but you just got used to it.
Probably.
That's rough. But anyway, I'm going to end this and go up and say hello to my girlfriend because she came home while I was streaming.
Good idea. Tell her we said hey too.
Will do. And
Sweet.
I appreciate everybody for coming in. I can't believe I got 10 people to come in here and hang out with me for a little while. You guys rock.
It's good seeing you. Good seeing you, poor.
Mr. Hubby, I appreciate you for coming up too. And MKM for keeping me company. It's nice
Always,
having somebody to talk to.
I seen you live. I knew that you were, doing the
live. Oh,
Did we lose him?
I think we lost him.
We lost him mid-sentence. Doggone it.
Did you mute yourself? Much love, John Jacobs. I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, he's back. All right. Well, I'm going to take this opportunity to say good night because I need to get some supper. So thank you for having me up, and we'll talk to you nice people later.
Good night, Mr. Hubby.
Peace out, everybody. Later, Shrooms. Have fun.
Up, man.
All right.
All right, later on. Rocky, Passion, North Shore, Brother JJ, Slowthorpe, Stewart. What else we got in here? North Shore, Kevin. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming in and keeping me company. 147 to go. A lot of those are Mr. Hubby's, and one of them are mine. Long live, you're still here. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you guys and gals. All right, everybody. I'll catch you guys later. Much love.